Hey guys, here's something that had me scratching my head for a good while. So this is a Remington model 581. So what this came in for, the guy said the gun sometimes misfires, doesn't want to fire. So upon firing it, you'd get like a perfect strike. And when it misfires, you can lift the bolt handle and fire and lift and fire. It won't fire at all. When you pull that round out, the one that doesn't want to that's misfiring, it looks like that. It wouldn't even have an indication that anything touched the rim. So what I did was I played around with it and tried to figure out what was going on. Eventually, I figured out what was happening, and I also figured out why Remington stopped making this gun. So if you can see the firing pin, and if I push the firing pin forward, as if it would fire, it's proud of the, you'll see it's proud of the bolt face. Now what happens is when it picks up the round from the magazine, and if you work the bolt aggressively, so you slam it back, the inertia will move that back, and the fresh round will slide in under the ejector, and the gun will fire fine. When you nurse the bolt back, the firing pin stays in that position, and when you feed it from the mag, it gets in under the firing pin, and it pushes the firing pin up on this C-clip. This C-clip holds the firing pin down, and it also gives pressure for the extractor. So it pushes there, and it pushes this up, and the firing pin is above the rim. So the firing pin is sitting above the rim like that. And that's when you fire it. You can fire it as many times as you like. It's missing the rim completely. And so anyway, I took it apart, cleaned it up, and got it better, but then realized it's always gonna be that. Then I took it out and I polished up that firing pin, all the surfaces. Now the bottom of that firing pin was kind of tapered up, and the reason for that is it's kind of a Remington fix, is that it will push that firing pin back on that taper when the case comes up. It will push that firing pin back in, like I did there now. But it doesn't always work that way. So anyway, I polished that up. I polished the whole firing pin so it slides easy, put Teflon grease in. Polished these because if this slips in easy there, it will help to alleviate the pressure on there. So I took a little bit of that away so this can sit further forward and not hug the bolt face. And so far so good. I ran 25 rounds through it without a hang fire. Even if I tried to get it to hang fire, it didn't. But very interesting. And then, yeah, Remington's done away with this. They did try another one where they put a spring in the firing pin, and it's got a pin through, and the spring is in the firing pin to pull the firing pin back. But this little clip design, and a lot of 22s use that, but this little clip design is just not up to it. And anyway, the gun, I guess, failed for that matter. And the forum's full of it. No one's figured it out. Everybody on the forums are saying, "Oh, the gun's dirty," but the dirt is preventing the firing pin from floating, which then makes the cartridge push the firing pin out of its slot, and then you get the misfire. So it's running now, but it's going to do it again in a couple hundred or couple thousand rounds. But then we just clean it up and we Teflon grease it up again. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys found that interesting, and that it helps somebody out there who is faced with the same challenge. Stay safe. We talk again. Bye.